Do this thing. We're just gonna turn the mic up like a hell of a lot more, though. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, snap. Hi, guys. You gotta love it. You gotta love it when I troll you guys. You gotta love it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Monday stream. This thing that we do. So I'm pretty jacked about this one. I hope it's working well for you guys. I've got a couple monitors rolling. Monitors in the sense of like monitoring the hopefully like lack of lag, if any. But I do notice that it's lagging a little bit on where I'm at as opposed to what it's showing you right now. So I hope things are all good. I hope things are all good wherever you are. I got my multi-lights going now, which I'm really excited about. I practiced a bit. Got the fireplace going in the back. Things are good, man. Things are good. How are you guys? Hey, Maestro, Maestro, you're new here. We do this thing on Mondays where we get together live and we talk about music and things in general. You guys ask me Q&As. Sometimes I can be persuaded to grab a guitar. Sometimes not. Yeah, let's start that off right, Medusa. You're right. Let's props to my buddy Dan for helping us get this fixed and getting all this going strong. Like, honestly, that might be a reason why it's not even lagging so bad now. Knock on wood. Knock on look. But we'll see what's up. Background's done by my kick-ass wife. She helped me get that all set up to look all Christmassy, including this new wonderful light over here on my left. It's a Nintendo light, which, in the lighting world, they call those practicals. I've learned that this afternoon. All in all, things are going pretty damn good, I think. I think. All right, let's check in. Nathan Gelderman, what's going on, brother? Shania, I do try and react live, but that's going to take a little bit more practice with some techniques and technology because the last time I tried to do it, they literally just stopped my live stream. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. Where did I get the lights? So the lights these are standard just Christmas tree lights behind me. The Nintendo light I bought on Facebook Marketplace, actually. And then above me, I'll see if I can angle it up for you guys there. Above me are some LED strips I just grabbed off Amazon. Super cheap. But I will be honest with you guys, severely unreliable. They have this weird like adapter for a power supply. It hasn't been amazing. If you guys remember my technical issues way back when, this was the first thing to go, was the LED lights. That was not fun. Not fun at all. So we're streaming right through the iMac today. We'll see if the 720p camera can handle this stream so far. And life is good. If you guys got some questions, throw them in the chat. I've got a multi-window going on right now trying to read them so I don't leave you hanging. That's a good idea, Shania. It's a good idea. If they aren't necessarily blocked on live, then maybe I'll tackle that. Hey, you bet, Misty. You bet. That was a hell of a treat. It was a very hell of a treat. Avi's definitely got chops, and as I said in the video, I liked seeing what he did on his own without necessarily the influence or arrangement of the other people involved. It was cool because you get to see like the true artistic form of him, which is really, really, really cool. Wow, they did a 2-hour live stream? Where the hell was I? What the hell have I been doing? Damn, Davis, I missed it? Damn. One of my dreams, because I personally believe that this band's doing live streams is going to be the future for at least a little bit. Yeah, of course, Nathan. Of course you can come for lessons, brother. I think what would be super dope is if I could figure out how to get in with one of those bands and do like, you know how UFC has the commentators, and if I could be like a commentator while they're performing live, I think it would just be sick. I think that'd be really sick. Dance-offs with the songs? Yeah, they're definitely danceable. That's for sure. If there's one thing they're definitely danceable. 100%. PTX is a good group to have if that's your main group. Absolutely, Captain. Or Caption, I should say. Caption. Amy liked the 4-part series. Thank you so much, Amy. That was sick. It was a lot of fun to do. So as a musician, hey, John, buddy, I got all my technical stuff figured out for the most part. Man. So thanks for all your help, too. The cables, everything getting going. It was one of the reasons I couldn't sync the interface to the computer was because of the hard drive issues that were starting. So thanks for all your help and wisdom. Left it up to my buddy Dan to just destroy it. But I see you've written a question. Let's go. Where is it here? So as a musician, how do you deal with losing your voice? How do you get it back into singing shape if you know? Rest. And then after that, you got to rest a lot more and then also rest. Warm tea or warm water with a little bit of honey has been my buddy Billy's go-to thing for a while. But really, it all comes down to rest. And it can take a while for your voice to get back to 100%, even though it feels like it is. It's not. And it's just all down to rest. Sadly, there's no magic thing. Hope that answers your question, John. I bought my mom the new Christmas album and pulled an all-nighter. You're a rad son, bro. I need to email you advice about learning the guitar. Not that my broken ring finger on my fret end is... Sure, dude. Email me anytime. I do a lot of lessons online, too. If you ever want to get on a Skype call or something, I'm so down to help you out. Oh, thanks, Nathan. I'm glad you liked the series. It was something I just kind of came up with randomly in the moment. I thought, why the hell not? Why the hell not just try it? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Very cool. How old's your son, Misty? Throat injections. Damn, Dimash. Well, I mean, he's also insane. Like, he's so good. Well, there's that to consider too, right? How's the lighting? I feel like it's way better with the multi-lights now. I feel like it's absolutely way better. If it's still not fully back, Johnny, it might be a symptom of a bigger issue. Probably get that looked at. If you fire me an email, I can get you in touch with my buddy Billy, who's just a ludicrous great voice, health advocate, instructor, all that stuff. He just talk with you on a Skype or a Zoom call. I think he uses Zoom primarily now, but like he can give you some advice, brother. Hit me up in an email, and I'll put you guys in touch. Thanks. Hey, Roger's here. Roger's here. Cool. Hey, you're welcome, Jess. I'm glad you guys are digging all the videos. I'm trying to do all the ones you guys are suggesting to me, and getting there has been a treat, actually. It's a lot of fun to decide which ones I'm going to do and work through the process and edit them. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. As far as the education goes, if you learn something, then yay. That's pretty neat. Turning 4 in March. That's freaking so badass. I am not a football guy. No, I'm not much of a sports guy, actually, to be honest. I enjoy watching like rando things like Olympic judo and jiu-jitsu competitions and stuff like that, but I'm not one to sit down and watch a hockey game. If that doesn't sound too crazy. Roger's in the house. Davis is in the house. Like, hey, Krabuki's here. What's up, Krabuki? Are you talking about, like, how long does it take me to edit a video or something? Something like that? I'm just trying to get to the general thing of the general form of the question. But basically, Krabuki, if I understand your question correctly, essentially what happens is it takes me about from concept of idea, setup, filming, editing, and posting. If my internet connection is solid, it'll take me about an hour to do one video. I can usually do, I don't know if you guys are hip to this, but I typically one take everything. Like I don't do multiple takes of stuff. I do my best to try and cut out the all the breaths. That's the thing I do. But for most part, all the stuff that I'm saying is in one take. I leave in the mistakes and whatnot. I don't do multiple takes of something. So it makes editing a little bit easier. And I invested in a couple of things that friends of mine suggested, like this trackpad. This trackpad was hell to get used to using, but once I did, it's upped like efficiency insane. So it's just so much easier to get videos done now. And then like Dan didn't just fix the computer. Like Dan found some things and it's souped up and it's better. So even the computer's operating better. But there's a lot more use of exporting to external hard drives now, which has slowed me down a little bit. But for the most part, things are up, and things are up. So it usually can get a couple videos done. So what I like to do is I like to film 3 or 4 and then edit them as I have free time. So like when I did the Grinch miniseries, I basically filmed them all in one shot and then just had them edited and uploaded. And when a couple got blocked, I think originally, so I threw them on the Patreon while I was disputing the block process. And then they made their way to you guys. So Dan's legit. He's awesome. And actually Dan is doing me another rock solid right now, but I promised I wouldn't say anything online because he got a little bit embarrassed. So I promised I wouldn't. Let me see. There was a lot of stuff here. Hang on. ESPN used to air sumo wrestling. I never saw that. Cool. As a music teacher, do you find children with autism learn music better or no? I'm the musical parent in the family playing different instruments, and I also sing and teaching him the ropes. Oh, I got you. So, Misty, this is not the answer anybody really wants to hear, but like once the kid is in a room with me, as weird as that sounds, actually, once we go into the room to learn whatever instrument is, drums or whatever's going on, I no longer see the disorder, and it's just a matter of how can I give this kid value for 30 minutes? What does this kid need, and what does this kid want? And then me as an educator, what is being left behind? So I actually turn my brain off for autism or turn it off for any kind of mental, what's the term, disability, like anything like that. I just turn it off and I hang with this person and try and crack whatever code is needed to get through the shell and help them learn something and be stoked about it. When I'm teaching other teachers, what I've got going on now when I'm teaching other teachers is to do the same thing and get rid of that. And it's going to be a different angle on how things are taught, basically. And we're seeing massive success with it, which is really cool. And we're getting a lot of calls about people with disabilities now, like words getting out there. So that's really neat to hear, too. Okay. Should I? I'll try and do that then. Not laugh, okay? Well, I appreciate that, Roger. Misty, I'm also a music teacher. I've had many students with autism. Most enjoy the process of making music as long as you're careful about not pressing on their triggers. That's good. What sort of hard drives do you use? What do I got going on here? I have a Lacey and another Lacey, it looks like. Does that help? A couple terabytes each, 4 each, I think. We're here on another Monday. Yeah. This is cool. This is the busiest Monday we've had in a live stream right out of the gate. So thank you so much, everybody. This is awesome. Busiest Monday. I like it. Hey, what's up, 1901? Oh yeah, I think they are SATA, John. I don't have any SSDD or SSD or solid SSD solid states. I don't have any of those yet. That's gonna be part of my my like New Year upgrade thing. I got all this stuff planned for the New Year. It's gonna be expensive, but holding out for Christmas gifts. Yeah, Misty, I listened to Vitas quite a bit, and that's what led me to Dimash, which was cool. Those two had some kind of rivalry or something, which was interesting. The question bug, like Kerbuki, I don't know if you can hear this, but check it out. It actually makes the coin sounds. Like, hang on one sec. I don't know if you can hear this. Eh? So, hey Carter. Thanks for the $5, homie. That was awfully nice of you. It's awfully nice of you, buddy. I was wondering if that was your dad's name. Where's my sausage? Oh, is it that Lisa X or whatever? Davis, is that the person? That's pretty neat. I plan to do yeah, Lisa X is pretty good at those. I was gonna do my freaking cover of that, but I was getting all my lights and stuff together. When I get my camera, I'm gonna do a bunch of those in the new year, guys. So I hope you're into watching me hack those up, Davis. I'm gonna do quite a few. There's one I've been working on for about a month or so. Carter, if you guys do have extra, man, my Christmas is going to be smaller this year, homie. Hook me up with some if your dad's down, dude. Yeah, I got quite a few. Davis, there's this. How do I can just link right in the chat, right? Let me grab this for you. I want to show you this song that I've been attempting to learn for 2 months, actually. I think it's 2 months. But I'm super harsh on myself when I learn them, and I'm trying to learn it note for note right now. Check that one out. That's for all you guys who are interested. I do not have perfect pitch. Hell no. Hell no. Who's your favorite group to do videos on, and have they ever responded back to you? Misty, I don't have a favorite just yet, but there's quite a few that are pretty awesome, and for the most part, all of them have answered me. It's really, really, really crazy. I haven't yet, but I know Roger. Oh, yeah, I was just about to say Roger, and then he tagged that. Roger had emailed me a bunch. Kevin's on the list. Kevin's on the list. Yeah, Medusa. Yeah, I'm good buddies with Jeff, so when I got stuck on parts, I was asking him, hey, is this how it goes? And he's been super helpful, but I've been trying to do it, like, pretty damn note for note. There's a couple of videos on my Instagram if anybody wants to look me up on Instagram. You guys can find me. It's just That's my. Oh, that's not right at all. Wow. That's my my personal Instagram. You guys can find me on that. No, that's next, Lone. That's next, as well as my favorite Christmas carol, which is "God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen." That's the one I'm really excited to do that one next. Oh, no kidding. Hey, John, no kidding. That's actually solid advice, dude. And I can't do that running Mac. I can't do that. I have reacted to Pisces, and I would not shut up Shania about how good that drummer was. That drummer and his ghost note usage is like, oh my god, he's so good. That drummer is so good. Yeah, Keith is really cool too. I admire a lot of Keith's video quality stuff. Like, he's so good at like making things look and sound amazing on his YouTube channel. It's something I really, 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 really aspire to get. He doesn't talk to me. I wish he would answer me, but he is a beast, man. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Krabuki, I don't really understand. You're one of a growing but still small number of people who actually have something to saw and impart some knowledge. Oh, something to say and impart some knowledge. Game recognizes game, at least a little. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just started this. You guys have all heard the story, but I just started this because Janelle was just sick of me talking to her about it. So I started this to try and talk music. I didn't think anybody would really care. And it grew so fast, and so many of you asked questions. And I was like, oh, yeah, here, sure, blah, and blah, and blah. And then all of you guys like that I was actually explaining things or something. And so that's cool. It's been insane. It's been absolutely insane. That's good to know, John. That's good to know. I'm going to take a look at that. Buddy, would you send me an email to that pretty please, so that I can put this on my to-do list tomorrow when I see Dan? Yeah, Misty. Yeah. No, I haven't, Loon. I haven't. I should check it out. Yeah, I feel like Janelle gets a lot of brownie points on this channel. I mentioned it in one of the videos. Now I can't remember which one, but there's a very important. That shouldn't be there. There's a very important thing about imposter syndrome, and I wanted that to be a big thing that was said, but I just, it's crazy, man. Crazy. I actually yesterday went through my, what are they called? YouTube blocks some of your comments, like for review or whatever. They block some of the comments, and I go through them every once in a while just to make sure that none of you guys got left out or whatever. And there was some horrific ones in there. That was, whew, ugh. Oh, really, Davis? Just because of this channel? Really? That's awfully nice, man. That's going to inflate my ego. I won't be able to leave the door. Or the room. Nathan or Carter. We go till about 10, brother. The oldies making a comeback? What do you mean, Misty? Because of like what I teach and where I teach, music genres are so eclectic. It gets actually ridiculous how eclectic it is. Maybe tonight I should post links to my favorite songs because I think it would be a great contrast. Davis, what's the name? I'm going to Google that right now. Hey, Ryan, no pressure, buddy. No pressure. Health first, homie. Health first, homie. Oh my goodness. Fire me an email anytime if there's something I can throw up on the YouTube to make your wife chill out and just enjoy life a bit better. Unseen World. Here we go. DJ's going to give you guys a reaction on You're also seeing my live reaction to me getting ripped off right now. This is my live reaction to me getting an email from a printing disc company yet again trying to rip me off. I absolutely love it. I love it. Sorry, let's go to Google and stay happy. We're staying happy today. Okay, what was the name of that thing again? Unseen World. Okay, here's my live reaction to Bandmaid's new album cover, Unseen World. Here we go. Images. Oh, well, it didn't give me a cover. Is the one of all the nails? Yes, it looks like it's the one of all the fingernails. Oh, I see. It's like one hand on top of like multiple other hands on top of multiple other hands. Am I missing something? Oh, I see what you mean. Misty. I haven't noticed it yet. No, I haven't. Hey Ryan, we're just chilling, man, talking music. It's what we always do every Monday live. We just get together, chat, check in, catch up. Hey Anthony, doesn't matter if you're late, brother. Welcome. I agree with you, Patricia. Cool bands doing interesting covers and kind of like nostalgic interpretations of them, but also we're living in the era of where the movies are being done, right? So like Bohemian Rhapsody was a movie that came out. I'm not a Tracy Chapman fan. No, I'm not. John says he just sent the email. Oh, there it is, John. I had the wrong thing open. I'll check that in a minute. Thanks, John. Thank you so much. Mark Martel, I think, is the guy's name that sounds like Freddie Mercury, right? Lena. That's a killer name. Hey, Lena. Some genres that I listen to. I love classical music. I love Garth Brooks in the country music. My wife's got me into some other country music people like Sugarland and Brad Paisley. But also I love the heavy stuff. Heavy. More brutal the better. Makes DJ like happier. It's weird. The more heavier it gets, the happier, more relaxed I am. I don't know. Okay, I'll take a look maybe, man. I'll see what's up. Hey, guten Morgen, Mother. Mother's back. Cody Frost. Okay. Yes. Hey, Ryan. Brian Justin Crumb's cover of Creep. Yes, that's not been listened to yet. It is on the list. Also, Krabuki, I agree. So many older people are coming out of the woodwork because it feels like this whole thing that's going on in the world, which YouTubers like me have to say because apparently we get demonetized and blocked if you use the actual term. It was now emailed as part of the YouTube stuff. Wonderful. Just basically doing this to YouTubers everywhere. So, yeah, it's as if they're learning a new skill, which I'm jacked about. I'm jacked about how many times elderly people in my life have asked me to help them get a YouTube account and stuff in my like just neighborhood where I live. It's really cool to see that they're like discovering YouTube. You can somewhat like live vicariously through them as well, which is neat. It's on Ryan. It's on my like queue list thing over here on the right to check that Comfortably Numb cover out. Hey, Madeline, welcome. I'm glad you love the Pentatonics ones. Roger, I'm going to have to check that out then. I'm absolutely going to have to check that out. Hey, Michelle, welcome. To answer your question earlier, Michelle, no, I don't sleep much. Michelle left a comment on, was it the Patreon I think you left a comment on, Michelle? Don't you ever sleep? Oh my God. The OG returns. Shadowed Mage, ladies and gentlemen. The OG. Oh my God. There he is. Let us all bask in the warmth glow That is a mage who has been shadowed. Welcome back, brother. Missed you, man. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome back, dude. Oh my god. Missed you in the last few live streams, Shadowed. It's been so great. For those of you that don't know, Shadowed and Arca are the two that helped me set up the Discord server. So it's big thanks to those guys that we have that platform set up now. Of course, Misty. Of course, this is fun. Ask anything. Okay. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Voice play cover of Cheerleader. Let's see now. Let me just quickly scroll up here. Uh-oh. I lost my track. I lost track of the conversation. Oh no. Lena? Is that how did I say it right, Lena? Lena's one of her favorite things is voice plays cover of Cheerleader. Davis only gets 5 hours a night. I feel ya. Nathan's back again. Hey. Yeah, I've seen that one, Anthony, for sure. For sure. Sugarland is awesome. They got me really hard with that song Stay. Oh, buddy. That just ruined my soul. Oh, No Doubt was good. I remember that song Sunday Morning. I was trying to play drums in high school, and that was like one of the ones that you were pretty good at drums if you could play that one. Hey, Michelle, OG stands for Original Gangster, or like one of the most original people following the channel, at least in the comment threads here. Oh my goodness, I'm so far behind on the chat. Oh my goodness. Misty, the reason I'm not on Twitch yet is there's some weird password error going on right now where they don't believe I am me. I am me, but I can't seem to find the account that was attached to the Temple Music Academy one, and I don't want to lose branding, so I'm trying to figure it out. But I hope to get to Twitch soon. I have so many plans for hanging with you guys in the new year. It's been... And you guys have been so supportive as I do this slowly, like buying a second and a third light or getting the practical light with the Mario thing and the Christmas stuff slowly but surely. The mic stuff. It's, yeah, slowly and surely. Trying to build this up, which is pretty good. So I'm super fun. I'm sorry. It's super fun, not I'm super fun. Yeah, Mary, did you know I got to get into that? Michelle, it's better late than never. Like, the fact that you're trying is amazing. Long songs? Krabuki, I grew up in Prague, yo. Opeth is a thing. Freaking Opeth and their 19-minute anthems. Thanks, Michelle. I try and be fun. what instrument has the best sound? I mean, I love me a good guitar, bro. Can I go with that? Any stringed instrument is just so sick to me. So sick. I love a good cello and I love a good violin. So I guess a 3-way tie. It ain't cheating, Shadowed Mage. It's all good, man. There's other actually, as my YouTube comments told me earlier today, there are better reactors than this ginger fat hack. Well, thank you, Michelle. That's awfully nice. Oh, is that the Damnation album? I think it's Damnation because they did the double disc, right? Damnation and what's the other one? Deliverance. Deliverance and Damnation. It was a double disc album. That's double disc pack is freaking insane. That wagadoom, 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 wadaga, wagadoom, wagadoom, wadaga, boom, boom, wham. It's so badass. So badass. Yeah, good bass is great. I'm so stoked you're learning guitar, Davis, man. That's so dope, dude. Yes, I've heard that one for sure. Even when The Simpsons mocked it. Oh, thanks, man. Carter, you're going to bring some sausage? That's so badass, dude. Thank you. Well, thanks, Christopher. I don't profess to know everything, but I love to talk about what I do. Yes, if you guys are into Ode to Joy, Ryan specifically, there's I think it's called Best Coin or Greatest Coin Ever Spent. Why do I say that when I can just like link it right here in the chat, right? I have that ability, which I'm just kind of learning. Best Coin Ever Spent. Totally spelled spent wrong, but who cares? Yeah, here it is. Best Coin Ever Spent. How does this only have 350,000 views? That's ridiculous. Check this. Amazing. This is amazing. Well, Michelle, it goes to like, what is the point of reaction videos? Like, what's the point? Some people get different things out of it. My thing was always that I hate it. Like where I stem from is I hate when I was showing somebody a new song or a riff or a lick or a solo or something that I was super into, and they would just talk over the whole damn thing the whole time. I hated that. And so when I reacting to stuff, I paused the video to express what I wanted to express about it, and then I press play. And the number one complaint in the comments has always been that you stop too much. Well, I got a lot to say. There's a lot I like in this video, and I don't want to talk over it. The artists worked their asses off, and that's super disrespectful to talk over that, in my opinion. But it's just how my mama raised me. A Blackwater Park is like their opus, though, Shadowed Mage. So that's just a given, buddy. Good choice. Ghost Reveries is oh, buddy. I hear the baying of the hounds. It's so good. Yeah, okay, let's prove something. What is pentatonic scale? Pentatonic scale is the minor scale with no second or sixth. Is that what you mean? And minor scale is derivative of its harmonic valuation towards the major scale based on the 1 and the 6th modular interval. This is why they're called natural minor, natural major. And what happens is you can recess that down through the family tree of harmonics by going a minor scale can then become a pentatonic by removing the 2nd and 6th interval, and then we can add a flat 5 interval on top of that, which will then turn it into a blues scale. So a blues scale is really a pentatonic scale with an added flat 5. And a pentatonic scale is just a natural minor scale without a 2nd or a 6th. I really nerded out there. Yeah, it's a shame you don't like harsh vocals, Kabuki, because I would love to introduce you to some just insane musicianship stuff. Oh, yeah, how could I forget Harlequin Forest? What is wrong with me? That whole part. It's all false pretensions. Oh my god, dude. Wow, Kabuki. That's something I could say. I do not know that group, Shadow Mage. I don't. Thank you, Nathan or Carter. Okay, so here's the thing about liking Avi more than Matt or not. The thing is, Avi, the stuff that Avi has expressed about having a sick parent and being overrun and being tired and unhealthy and stuff like that, I dealt with the same thing. So I feel a bond with Avi more than I do with Matt. So I'm gonna say Avi. Lost my thought here. I'm scrolling. You guys are typing so fast. I love it. I love it. It's the craziest it's ever been tonight. Yeah, so Shadow, you're with me. Pausing, and I think I saw Michelle saying that too. Pausing is, talking over. No. Mother throwing the shade. I love it. Oh, somebody please make that GIF. Oh, somebody please make that GIF. So Ryan makes a good point. Do the reaction videos in two segments. One is listen straight through and pausing necessary for copyright. The issue with that is every single song is different with what is necessary for copyright, as I've tested this time and time again. See, when I upload a video, it tells me like the copyright was found at 110 to 206 or something like that. So I go back into the video and I like delete that section and I'll re-upload it, and then it finds it in another segment. So it's very weird. It's very, very weird. Yeah, pentatonics is a 5-tone scale, and there's 5 of them in the group. I think I called that out in a video, didn't I? Hey, Denki. I became a music teacher by fluke, Misty. I was having a crappy 9-to-5 job that I hated, and I was trying to make my band a successful venture because I really wanted to play in a death metal band. And what happened was I got fired from my day job, and I came home to tell my fiance at the time, because we weren't married yet. And if Roger's in here, it's going to be another wicked reason to just love Janelle. Here we go. I told Janelle we were getting married in 6 months. We were paying for our own wedding, and I was the only one working at the time, and I don't know how we were going to make rent. And I had to tell her I just got fired. And she was like half asleep. She woke up and was like, listen, your boss was a dick. I hated him. And you should find a way to play guitar for a living, because that's what the universe is trying to tell you. This is going to keep happening because you're supposed to be playing guitar for a living. So I started teaching guitar lessons, and then I got obsessed with it. And from there, it just grew. And next thing you know, I'm obsessed with it, and I love teaching. I love teaching so much that, and this is not a virtue signaling or me peacocking or anything, whatever the new thing I'm supposed to, I don't know what these weird terminologies are, but like, we would play a gig in downtown Vancouver or on the road or whatever. We'd get off stage at 3 a.m. We'd pack up. I'd roll in at 6 a.m., 6:30, and I'd pass out, and then I'd wake up at 10 to be teaching my first lesson at 11. I was so into it that much. I still am, honestly. I love it. I teach 60 people a week, Monday to Saturday. I love it. Thank you, Roger. I'm like... It's cool that you guys like how I do things. That's really neat. Yeah, there you go, Shadow. There you go. Tritone with the flat 5. Fun fact, tritone implies that the 5 is flatted. That's the douchebag in me. That's the douchebag in me telling you this. Oh, man. Patricia, I appreciate that. That's what I always wanted. I just wanted to hang out with you guys, and it seems that the channel has not necessarily brought in any jerks, which is great. And we're all just hanging out, talking music, having fun, And what I like is when you guys share stuff that I don't necessarily like, I can go, oh, okay, cool, and I can find good points, and vice versa. I share stuff. I try to get Roger into the death metal. That's my life goal. So if anybody here wants to help, we can just attack Roger and be like, yo, come listen to the death metal with us. I feel you, Kabuki. I feel it. That used to be me, actually. The record that turned me around was Pantera's The Great Southern Trendkill. I've been well, Denki. I've been very well. Good to see you in the chat. I feel you, Michelle, and it very well could be because they got a sign of the check, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Shadow Mage, you want to fire me an email with a cool link, dude? I will check them out. Oh, I appreciate that, John, because that means you probably watch my videos. Thank you, Michelle. And to be perfectly honest, I don't plan to change the way that I do it because I've so strived to be authentic that if I change the way I do things, that wouldn't be me anymore. And then why would you guys stay? That's yeah. Why would you stay at that point? The only thing I should change, though, because, again, being honest, is I'm changing some of my technical approaches to things like a better camera or better hard drives, computers. John, I'm going to pick your brain every time I see you, brother, about technology stuff. My lighting is trying to improve, set design. I'm trying to improve that way, but I'm not going to change the way that I do it. Yeah, you're right. I think I did say that, didn't I? Hang on. Oh, why is it refreshing? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Michelle, in your first PTX reaction, you said you didn't quite get the name. I pointed it out for you. You're right. It's because the X threw me. The X threw me. It was rough, Shadow Mage. And was even worse was the reason they gave me was because I was too dedicated to my band. That's what they told me. Which is just absurd now. But in the moment, you know, you're super insecure. I talked about imposter syndrome. Super insecure. I was really good at that job, too. Michelle, you can still learn, and I can still be your teacher. I hear you, Davis. I hear you. Hey, Ryan, fire me an email, man. I hope everyone is healthy wherever they are, buddy. I know you mentioned the hospital earlier. So please, if there's anything I can do, a shout out or anything to somebody to help ease their pain, just let me know, man. Fire me an email in there. I'll gladly do it, buddy. We got to get through this together. That's just ridiculous to have to go through that. So send in love. The name is ringing a bell, Shania. The Dead South. It's ringing a bell, but not enough that I can say for certainty. How many instructors are at the academy? Okay, so there's me. There's 1, 2, 3 people under me learning guitar and bass instruction. 1 drum instructor, 2nd drum instructor, violin and piano, voice, and then the 2 and out. So there's going to be 10 in January, Roger. Denki, I am so bloody grateful. Like, so bloody grateful that it hasn't really affected my work so far. A little dips here and there, but nothing. But, like, man. Can we make that a t-shirt? What t-shirt, Nani? I'm sorry, I missed that, my friend. Please. It's good to see you. I hope your son got the CD by now. Shadow Mage is here. Here we go. Precious Death. Why does that ring a bell? See you, Denki. Carter's on you, Roger. Enter Sandman's a good segue for sure. Oh, shucks, Krabuki. Hey, Heather. Hey, I didn't see you come in the room. Welcome, Heather. I don't know if you could see. It's right here. It's not showing up so well on the camera, but it's there, Heather. I haven't moved it. So I want to know the story behind the magic finger. Okay. Magic finger does the work. It was said out of a sense of nervousness with that imposter syndrome I was talking about earlier. I was still new to doing the videos, and I didn't really know what to say, but I had to say something because I didn't understand how to line up the audio from the video I was reacting to plus the audio from me. So I had to say something so that my brain knew in editing whereabouts it was. Kind of basically like in movies where they go, take one, click. I needed something to do that. So I just started saying it, and then I just said it every single time. And then Janelle again, Roger, get ready to say this. Oh, snap, my fireplace ended. Then just Janelle said again, leave that in. It's really good. So it just became a thing. Just became a thing. I'm excited to see your reaction to Kamali Faithfully. Yes, I plan to get that out soon. Soon. There's a lot of Christmas ones. I've been trying to do one every day or every other day for you guys. Wow, have I done 70 already? And Roger, the more badass thing is that you've watched every one? Dude. That's so sick. Like that genuinely warms my heart, Roger, that you gave a crap about me enough to do that. Wow. Man, you're a badass dude, Roger. Nani, just say no to death metal. Oh, can I get that as a shirt? I would wear that. Say no to death metal. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so crazy. Michelle, whereabouts are you again? Jonathan, yes, I did a Voctive reaction to Mr. Grinch. That should be live on the channel now, as well as in a couple hours, the other one goes live involving a busker, which was really cool. I did that for Gemma, who I hope Gemma's in the chat, but if she's not, Gemma, I had said in one live chat I wanted to write a book because it was a life goal of mine, and Gemma emailed me and basically was teasing me like, you better have started writing this book by now. So I loved it. Oh, that's so sick. Digging out his old base. That's what's up. Bye, Misty. Hope you're well. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay alert, not anxious, all that stuff. Thank you so much for joining us, too. It was neat to see you in here. Oh, thanks, Mother. You liked the idea. It was totally off the cuff because I didn't want to decide which version to do, so I thought I'd just do them all. I thought that'd be even better. And it turned out to be a really cool idea. And man, I really got a super, super cool, like education on like all the differences between those main groups. It was really neat. Super into the idea. I should check them out, John. Fire me an email with any suggestions. Dead south in Saskatchewan. Okay. Yeah, Roger, it's doing fairly well. We're gonna launch a bunch of new ideas in the new year and see what takes. I've often been described again by Janelle as someone who jumps off of a cliff and builds the airplane on the way down. Very much a risk taker. I'm helping my other friend Ryan with his online business. So if any of you guys, he's doing online fitness. If anybody wants to just do some fitness stuff at home to help stay away the like pandemic kind of, that's gonna get me demonetized just because I said that. But the staying at home with the stuff, get some fitness in, let me know. Wow, Shadowed Mage. Wow. We should do it, Nani. I'm down. What was the douchebag comment, though? I don't remember. John, I've been thinking about this. I'm going to search this now that you brought it up again. Because I think... Oh, no. You know what I'm thinking? You know what triggered it? It was... There's a band I'm super into called Black Tongue. And they had a song called Second Death, which is my favorite lyrics of the last year right now. So, Heather, we've packaged yours up, and it's getting shipped tomorrow. I don't believe it'll make it before Christmas, but you're going to love what we got you. Little joke in there, too. But it's the most badass lyrics I've heard in a long time. Yes, I know Beth roars. Yes. I should do Mark Martel. I absolutely should. I think I will. Hey, thank you, Merely. The Nightwish Sucks video was so funny, and then Nightwish shared it, which was even more funny. And the number of people that got so mad at me. Oh, that was so great. Maybe. That's a good idea. It's interesting that people think I am a vocal coach. Like, I'm not predominantly a vocal coach. I'm predominantly a guitar teacher. And now I'm the composition teacher because apparently that was a need people wanted. So I've been helping with composition and theory. But, yeah, it's interesting. When people call me a vocal coach, I kind of look like, what? Okay. I see they're on Spotify. I'll check them out later. Book. I'm gonna tell my life story. I think Shadow. I think that's had some interesting ups and downs. You know. I'm a big Dr. Mike fan. I think he's great. One of my selfish goals is to maybe one day we could collab, but I can't imagine he'd want to because I'm such a small channel at this point. You never know. Oh yeah, that's the douchebag in me. Oh my god. You can't break me. Okay, Christian death metal, you said? Interesting. Oh, you say that now, Heather, but you might get it and be like, ugh, Canadians. Oh, that's kind of cool. Same Bible college? That's neat. Yeah, thanks, Michelle. Because like the harmony laws are so badass. Like when I first learned them, I just got so obsessed with them. I thought it was so neat. I'm famous for saying that I was like this and walked out of the room when I learned the law of harmony that I taught in that mode lesson video. That's so it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. No, no, I love Brits. I love Brits. They're great. Then you shouldn't, Shadow. 100% you shouldn't. Okay, John, industrial metal. Anytime somebody says industrial, I think Nine Inch Nails, Rammstein. That's where my brain goes 1,000,000%. What's an example, Patricia? And I don't think there should be anything called a guilty pleasure. I don't think so. If you're into it, you're into it. But what's an example of a 90s Christian metal band? POD? Is that one? Creed? They're not metal, though. Am I allowed to read to you guys these metal lyrics that have just changed my life? I want to do this just for Roger. Hey, grade 8 or RCM is nothing to slag about, Shadow. That's awesome. Grade 8 is it's pretty legit, man. Can I present to the room lyrics that I enjoy so much? May I present this? Michelle, that's huge. That's been so many. Oh my God, so many people have said that to me, and that's like the greatest thing for me is like when people say something along the lines of, I know what I like, but I don't know why I like it, and you have helped me understand why I like it. That's such a huge compliment. You don't understand how happy I leave this room. Like I float away when I read comments like that. It's so great. So great. There's nothing wrong with Slayers. There's nothing wrong with Slayer. Slayer is like a staple, Patricia. Don't think that is a guilty pleasure. Slayer is famous for playing things ungodly fast. So that's like this guitar player in Slayer, Kerry King, he's noted as saying he has to actually like guitar train, like weight train before they go on tour. It's so crazy. Oh, like you mean Mother like they ignore the cuts? I was saying earlier how John, you asked about a semi-quick joke. Yeah, of course. Put a joke. I love jokes. I love jokes. I have actually an insanely dark sense of humor that I try desperately not to share on this channel, but it's very, very dark. I've been told a lot of Canadians have dark senses of humor. But some reactors do cuts that are so obvious like they aren't there. Yeah, like I actually put cuts in to make it look more like regimented because I just one take things. I just one take things. I start talking about the music and the stuff and like why I'm into it. And the only things I've ever really cut out was there was once out here, there's a stoplight and there's like a huge drag race and it happens almost every time I shoot videos. So that was annoying. We got rid of that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. Heather, I wanted to ask you about this gift that you sent me because um it looks like somebody had engraved the pic personally, and I wondered if you bought them like that or if that was a special note to me because it made my heart swell a little bit. That's what I was trying to ask you in the email. Yeah. Okay, so here goes. Here goes the lyrics. Roger, are you in the room, my friend? These lyrics are for you, my friend. Here we go. Here we go. And then I'm going to read all your comments here. Oh, John, that's really, really good. That's really, really good. Here we go. So this is from the song Second Death by the band Black Tongue. And it has just, oh my God. Here we go. Here we go. Roger, it's for you. When I stand upon my altar, resplendent in profane glory, I shall care not for the maggots squirming beneath me. Now squirm, you maggot, you will squirm, you will squirm. For your pathetic shells will crack under the weight of agony, and in the shadow of the blackest spire, in the deepest circle, they bend. A knee, a back, desperate supplication, they could never imagine such pain as this. Squirm beneath me, I care not, your pathetic shells will crack. Their screams echo in the void, and they echo with mine. The vaults ring with our sacrament, and they howl, and I howl with them. O Lord, hear me, I suffer in this pit as well. My Lord, hear me, I ring truer than death's keen knell. Your pathetic shells will crack under the weight of agony. Squirm beneath me, I care not. Now this is my favorite part. Beckoning a darkness you all have ushered, the only reality is pain. I want you all to suffer as I have suffered. Wow. Wow. So, yeah, what do you guys think of that? Yeah, Canadian Keys. Legit. Yeah, you like that, Roger? I loved that. Yeah, that's so... Oh, that was so good. All right, Marilee, thanks so much for coming in. Hey, welcome back. Kabuki's not into the lyrics. It's so sick. Yeah, those lyrics are something else. Shadow Mage, go listen to the song, dude. The way that the guy's screaming it too, it's like not just like some textbook screaming stuff. You can hear the venom being spit, you know what I mean? Like it's so raw. It's the same reason why I love that Slipknot album Iowa. He's so viscerally angry, and it's translating, and it's real, and it's authentic, and you feel it, and just that's what's up. You know what I mean? That's what's up. I hear you, Michelle. That's kind of like, it's kind of, I don't know how to put this, but like it's what metal people talk about so much. And I'm so grateful for the genre, not telling people like me that if I'm struggling with something like that I'm supposed to just keep quiet and stand off to the side because I'm a man and men don't have their feelings or whatever. Like I like that they expose it, and it's visceral, and it's raw, and it's okay. And that's honestly one of the greatest things about the live genre, or the live music in that genre. The live, yeah, anyway, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Taylor Swift. Oi. Yes, I have gotten emotional during a few of my reactions. Now, sadly, what sucks is the ones that I got the most emotional on got blocked, and then I couldn't. Um, I couldn't get them unblocked, and I was so frustrated because there was two you see me actually break apart. One of them from years ago, not years ago, but like in the beginning of the channel was one called My Mind, and it was by Yeba, that was her name. And like oh man, like that one broke me. That one was super powerful. She just everything she was trying to say, it was just so raw. So raw. And then somebody told me in the comments at the time before it was blocked that she, like, her mom had died like a day before or something, or maybe it was a week before. Like, just unreal that she was doing the performance, and I heard it all, and it just, oh my god, it was so powerful. So powerful. And then the second one was a Beyonce video for Pretty Hurts, which again got blocked. It's over on the Patreon page though. But that one, I had to talk to Janelle after and be like, is it this bad for women? My god. Like, I knew it was bad, but like as a husband or whatever, you don't really ever see that. But like, man, that video bothered me. But I mean in a good way. That made me aware of it or whatever. Nah, Michelle, people don't throw things in this room. People are cool here. Yeah, and that's true, Michelle. A lot of people they go, I don't like the screaming, and that's the reason they stop. But Michelle, I have a question. Would you allow me to, if you're on Spotify, I don't know if you have Spotify, there's a big thing in the extreme metal world of bands will release their albums and then release instrumentals of the albums. It was a trick they were doing to get multiple plays and double dipping on the payment, but if you would allow me to tell you an instrumental album that I would love for you to listen to, I think you might be blown away by the musicianship, and it might kind of let you hear it. But I can hear the screaming thing is, some people it's just a hard no. I respect that. I was actually a hard no on the screaming for years. Yeah, Roger, you're right. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous how powerful that video is. I think it's pretty obvious. You see me break down in it, don't you? Like, it's, I think I'm speechless for half of it. Bloodsport. Okay, I'll have to check this out. Let me see if I can find you an instrumental. Would love for you to hear this. Okay, I'm going to give you this one, Michelle, if I may. Try that one, Michelle. Still a hard no, Sean, on the screaming? Yeah, Heather. Yeah. I haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard thank you. And Michelle, not that it needs to be said, I just want to be clear here. Nobody's trying to convert you into the metal world or anything like that. I think we're all just super passionate about what we listen to, and it's a lot of fun to bring people over to like what we're super jacked about. That's really neat about the metal genre too, is like you can be into something and not into something else, and people just actually get hyped on your passion for it, which is neat. Blind Guardian, yep. My buddy Rob is super into Blind Guardian. Hey, Gemma, welcome. Yeah, Davis, I hear you on that. Like, Davis is saying, if anybody's just doing an audio thing of this, Davis is saying that the style of screaming or that style of singing, it lessens the enjoyment for it, for Davis, not for anything else, which is absolutely fine. I'm in the same boat in some aspects. Like, for example, Opeth. I love Opeth. I think they're fantastic. Their earlier albums are amazing. I stopped listening after the Roundhouse tapes or something. Watershed, something like that. I stopped listening to that. Sorry, just my son's. Yeah, and even like UTA. I'm not a huge fan of UTA, even though they're friends of mine and stuff like that. I'm not into the power metal genre, but it doesn't mean I discount it or ignore it or anything like that. But for example, at Opeth, I wish he would just do a ripping guitar solo just once instead of these proggy, like bluesy kind of things. But is what it is. They use autotune on the bass singers and beatboxer. Cool. Didn't pick up on it, aside from the Daft Punk sounds. I think we all have songs like that, Davis, for sure, for sure. See you, Krabuki. Hope you're having a killer day. Yeah, that's a good place to start, Michelle. That's a great place to start. Nice. This has been the most active live stream yet. Gemma, it's about 9:31 where I am right now, and in 2.5 hours, the video for Ali Sherlock, I shot that one right after your email. I'm going to make it live. I appreciate the suggestion. She was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Glad you made it to the live stream. Size from Black Tongue. This other band I really dig right now is Signs of the Swarm. I can't get enough of that. I'm super into Conquering Dystopia again after a long hiatus from them. I'm kind of getting more and more into Paul Gilbert. A couple people have been posting covers that are just terrible, and I kind of want to like do one myself now. But yeah, I'd say Signs of the Swarm, Conquering Dystopia, and even a little Nevermore. Actually, Roger, if you're still in the room, I would love it if you would check out one of my favorite bands. I would love it. Roger, will you pretty please? I'm holding my hands up in a symbolic gesture of please. Will you please check out a band called Nevermore? I would be interested to see what you think of that, because it is actually, everybody in this channel, please check out Nevermore. It's such a cool like amalgamation of this crazy musicianship death metal stuff, but the singing is all clean and operatic, a little grit every now and again, but it's more of just like a little fry, not a lot of death metal screaming. And so wonderful. So wonderful. Yes, please let me know what you think. Like, Nevermore is so... Oh. Oh, well, thank you, Patricia. That's awfully nice. I think the biggest thing about this channel has been the people in it are so cool. And I've said before, like when I took that week off because my technology was just failing miserably, I was getting a lot of emails like, "Are you okay? Is there anything we can do? We thought you weren't coming back. Hey DJ, I missed you." Stuff like that. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, Warl Dane dying crushed me. I'm in a Christmas mood too, Gemma. A couple of my students have been asking me to help them learn Trans-Siberian Orchestra, so that's been a lot of fun to do Carol of the Bells and stuff, or that Christmas Eve song they do. Yeah, Roger. I think you might really, really, really like Nevermore. It's gonna be hard to tell you where to start because I wouldn't start with Dreamy Neon Black. That'd be a little too aggressive. But like their opus, a lot of us argue the greatest album they put out is This Godless Endeavor. Yeah, Heather, please do too. Check out This Godless Endeavor. Any songs off that record? It's my friend Jeff plays in that band, or played. They broke up. That's what we want, Davis, right? People being respectful of stuff. Yes, I have heard Disturbed's cover of that. Absolutely, I have. Yeah, Dead Heart in a Dead World. Oh, it's so good. Shadow Mage, I wish I could, like, dude, stare at me for a sec here. Like, Without Mercy was playing a show in Vancouver at Pub Leaf 40, which is a huge pub for us because it was the first one that ever gave us a chance outside of our hometown. And we were playing, and they started playing The River Dragon Has Come, and it got to that obvious guitar part. You know what? Screw it. It got to this part. Like that part to me, oh my god. And then he does it again later on in like Engines of Hate solo, and he just makes it insane. Like you don't even know what that did to me. I remember the first time ever, I remember seeing that and being like it froze me. It legit froze me in the middle of the venue. I didn't know what the hell I was listening to. It was so badass, dude. So badass. Oh, yeah. So that's a big thing. That's a big thing. Yes, equals chef's kiss. Mwah. It's there's so many. You know what? From my perspective, Shadow, you know what the toughest, most difficult lick to play in that entire song is during the it went jun 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 but digga 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 do jun 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 but digga 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 do. That was so crazy difficult to play. Man. Yeah, I love me some Nevermore. I love me some Nevermore. Yeah, Roger. Their big opus album is This Godless Endeavor. And if you listen to the actual song, This Godless Endeavor, it is a journey of musicality. In fact, may I please make that request of you? Or Sentient Number 6. That's a great song, too. It's got a really powerful line. What's that line? I am sentient number 6, knowing your heaven is unobtainable. Please teach me how to dream. I long to be more than a machine. I just love it. Oh, man. Ah. Oh, sorry, Davis. Hey, man, I was super into some Nevermore there. But, yeah, buddy. Have a killer night, brother. Hey, Burge Kickboxing in the house, guys. For anybody who wants, that's Burge. That's my buddy Max. He's the guy that was in the Baby Metal video with me. Good to see you, Max. Good to see you. That's really cool, Michelle. Really cool. God, I should play more riffs on this. We're talking about Nevermore stuff. What do you think, Shadow? Every time you're in the chat with me, I'll do some Nevermore riffs. Or some Pantera riffs. Oh, snap. Roger, should I play you a Pantera riff, brother? Hey, Patricia. I hope you have a killer night wherever you are. Yeah, I'm trying to listen to some Sanctuary for sure. Roger wants it. Oh, man, all in favor. Should I play some of my favorite Pantera riffs? Poorly, because nobody can play like Dimebag. And have you guys seen? I have my own guitar picks now. I don't know if I showed you. They have the logo on this and my autograph on the back. Pretty stoked. Was the volume okay, or should I go a little higher? Okay. I'm going to try it here. There's only so much I can do because this is the main microphone. It's not picking up the amp. All right, here's the sick Pantera riff. Check this. Like any way you slice it, that's just a sick riff. Like, that's just unbelievable. You know what I'm going to do? Hang on. Not that. I was going to say I could point the microphone down at the amp. Something like that. Something like that. There, you guys got me to play. So that was Pantera Lick, and then just for Shadowed Mage, there's some Nevermore in there. Please check out Nevermore, This Godless Endeavor. It is a masterpiece. It really is a masterpiece. Roger, Heather, please, guys. It's so good. It's so good. A flute's not uncool at all, Gemma. Not at all. And if anybody ever wants to learn guitar, I do teach online. You guys probably know that by now. But yeah. Guitar is so much fun. It's and honestly, I love it because it's given me a whole life, like everything. All because Janelle said that thing. She said that thing. Imagine the fear, like, if you're DJing that thing. Like, we were getting married in 6 months. I was the only one working. Come home, tell her I got fired. I don't know how we're going to make rent, let alone how we're going to pay for the wedding. And she's like, play guitar for a living. It's like, okay, guess I better get better at guitar. Quite a ride. Clarinet is rough. I tried clarinet for quite a few years in high school, and because I was trying to get a secondary instrument, wetting the reed, as dirty as that sounds, wetting the reed was just frustrating to me. And I was always cracking reeds. It was driving me nuts. Driving me absolutely nuts. Hey, somebody sent him my name. How cool would that be? You guys just... Oh, DJ hasn't posted a video in a while. I'm like touring with Dimash. That'd be insane. I play trumpet as well. I love trumpet. It was great. Okay, guys, we're going to wind it down here. If there's anything you want to ask me about before I call it an evening, please get your questions in. Oh, you flirt, Shadow. You flirt. I probably still have my freaking trumpet in storage, too. You know who's a cool rock band, Michelle? You should check out a band called Alter Bridge if you get the chance. Just an unreal band with a great singer. Miles Kennedy is amazing. Hey, good night, Roger. Please, 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 This Godless Endeavor. Please, please, please. You'll be blown away by the guitar playing. It is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. All right, everyone. We're going to wind her down. I hope wherever you are and whatever you're doing, You just crush it. But thanks so much for hanging with me, guys. This has been our most popular one to date. Like, this is so much fun. Thanks so much for hanging out. John, I know you emailed me, buddy. I'm going to check it out in a sec. And thanks so much for coming in. If anybody wants, I'll hook you up with the email address to email comments on tonight's live stream, I guess. And as always, if anybody wants to jump over to our Patreon, I will link that here as well. Things like the Patreon do directly help me. That's why I mention them. And you guys are just awesome. Thanks so much for hanging with me on a Monday night. These are getting more popular. And I hope wherever you guys are, whatever you're doing, you're crushing it. Watch out. Gemma, you especially, watch out for the new video. It's getting posted in a couple hours. And I hope wherever you guys are, you're just enjoying life because you deserve it. You all deserve nothing but epicness. Have a great night, everybody.